Hello, I am Nick Blackwood, and I am now on day 3 of studying for my life insurance and health insurance and Medicare exams for my state in my pursuit of a new career change into the financial advisement industry. So I just wanted to kind of shout out some of the things that I'm doing in order to prepare for this big first series of exams. One, setting up the note-taking area. So I'm trying not to spend too much time reading through this stuff. There are a lot of chapters and a lot of information presented in the online course. I am doing Excel, XCEL, an STC company to do my exams. I got a discount through the company that is sponsoring me for all of my work here. And their study guidelines is pretty straightforward. They're saying do not take notes. I'm kind of breaking that a little bit because I process better when I'm writing by hand, just like short summaries or short little blips and blurbs. And get through the content, the material, watch the videos, and then take the exams. If you take their practice test for each chapter and you get a 75 or above, they say move through, keep moving through. There's a ton of information, and the actual exam, when you go to take it at your exam facilities, the questions are going to be on the simpler or more direct side. So I don't think that they're stressing know all the nitty-gritty information right now, but because there is so much information involved with all this life insurance stuff, you've got to take the time to read through it all. But I'm following their guidelines to actually study. They provide a study calendar. They're pushing a fast turnaround time to do the exam within 14 days. They have like a 10-day study calendar that you can check out, and it's really interesting. I'm enjoying this. I am enjoying learning more about my own life insurance policy that I have, which is just a benefit from this whole process. And I've set up for myself a Google. I'm looking on a second screen here, like looking over things. A Google folder full of notes and summaries and vocabs that I'm literally like kind of copying and pasting over, so that when they track your hours for your study. So when you hit that 20-hour mark, I have a place that I can go through and see the summaries, and I'm not worried about logging in and doing things like that. So it's kind of like I'm taking notes on the side. I'm not going to do anything mean with this. I'm not going to publish it out or anything. But if I need like quick study, just hit lists, and maybe I don't want access on my computer, I can do it on my phone and see it quickly and all that. So it's very interesting. The first chapter was about the basic principles of insurance, what it is, what it does, why we do it. The second chapter is about more of the legal concepts, talking around the different requirements to have a contract, the legal purposes, the consideration, which is the money that you're putting in. You have to be competent. You can't be a minor. You can't be mentally infirm, all that legal jargon stuff. And then the third chapter that I'm doing today is all about the policies, the provisions, the options, and the riders. So if you have a life insurance policy, maybe you started this your first year as an educator. That was for me. I purchased I think it was a universal whole life policy. And me being like 22, had no real idea of what was going on. I'm really appreciating a lot of this information, and I'm glad that I did take it, because it's kind of serving as a a backup, an initial step into investing into something. Obviously, it's not an investment. I'm not gaining money on this, but it did protect me, and I do feel good about having a life insurance policy. So, for sure, if this is a new topic for you, look into life insurance. If you are younger and you're interested in a lot of this information, they have policies for juveniles. They have policies that your parent would start and then they can pass on to you. There are lots of options. You can get temporary insurance if you're not sure. Like during the COVID years, I imagine that kind of went up to get through the pandemic. People got 5-year or 10-year life insurance temporary insurance, term insurance. So I don't know. It's interesting. I'm finding it very fascinating to learn about, and I'm excited to keep going with this. As I learn more, I think I will start to do a little study series of my own. There's a bunch of them out there on the YouTubes, and the one that I'm following right now is the Series 7 Guru. I will be taking the Series 7 further along the road. So I'm starting to just listen to some of the work that he's doing, but any of this stuff is great. So, and the best way to learn something, I think, is to actually teach it. So that's my goal, is to teach on this channel and help everybody learn and figure out how to be successful in the financial industry and to be successful with your own personal finances. So follow along, and thanks for listening. Leave a comment down below. What do you want to know about this process? If you are getting into things, if you want to know a little bit more about the Excel online courses, I'm happy to answer those. I can make separate videos, and let's just roll with this. All right. Bye.